What's up, y'all? Movies, music, sports, and life. And y'all can see I'm dressed appropriately to be talking about Nas. And man, DJ Premier, man. WTF, man. Man, Primo, you are such a letdown on this project. Shout out to my boy, Bird, man. AKA D Bird, representing Milwaukee and Charlotte, North Carolina. He is probably, I know some crazy hip hop heads. So take this as a compliment, Bird. He's probably the fifth biggest hip hop head that I know personally. And when I asked him how it was, and he just said, "You gotta listen to it." Like when somebody that's a real big hip hop head say, "You gotta listen to it," I automatically knew it was on Primo. I knew it was on Premiere. I knew it wasn't on Nas. And then shout out to my boy M Bubba, aka Uncle Chill. He was like, "I think your friend right." So without further ado, it was 15 tracks. Man, we'll work in reverse, man. The last song on the album, Third Childhood. So if you're a real Nas fan, you know this is a sequel to Second Childhood that was on Stillmatic. Boom, boom, da, dum, boom, dum, dum, da, dum, boom, boom. And so it's kind of mid tempo. And then on the chorus, Nas, you know, they took that from It Was Written, when Nas did his first track with Dr. Dre ever. And he's like, "What's up, Nas?" Nas. He like sampled that. But DJ Premier, the beat is terrible. It's like, y'all know that Nas is like a master with words. Dude, the beat was so terrible on Third Childhood, I couldn't even concentrate on what Nas was saying. I'm like, did you listen to the second beat? Did you listen to Second Childhood? Premier, did you listen to what you made for him on Stillmatic before you made this? Like, I've never seen somebody do worse than their own work, you know, with the same artist. You know, that would be like you doing Annie Up Part 2 for MOP and the beat is garbage. When they play that song in NBA arenas and the white people that's in control of the entertainment don't even realize it's a stick-up song. It's just, damn it, the beat just seems so fun. Oh, that you just play it. But yeah, that's what it's like, dude. It's like you wouldn't make a garbage track for Annie Up Part 2. So why are you doing it here? Okay, anyway. What else we got? Doom. Doom. Like, that's how the beat is. It's like, come on, Premier. Shine together. That's a familiar sample. I can't tell you off the top of my head what sample that's from, but I've heard it before. But again, it sounds kind of lazy. Like, it sounds like, DJ Premier, were you depressed? I know they say that studies show, especially with black men, we get kind of depressed during Thanksgiving and Christmas time, the holidays. Sometimes you might not have family anymore. You might have family that passed away, and you kind of feel like you isolated during the holidays. Man, go see a movie. Go do something, man. Premiere, like, and you know this is kind of a tradition. Nas has been putting out the albums like right before New Year's, you know, his independent albums. So it's like, I just don't know what's going on with Premier. All right, what else we got? Junkie. Okay, now this is the Premier that we know. Junkie, the beat on Junkie is so cold. If it was sped up a little bit and a little bit more polished and less, you know, dusty, grimy, you know. Y'all know DJ Premier is from Houston, right? Like, he graduated from Prairie View A&M. Like, he is the most East Coast dude from Houston that you ever heard of in your life. But if the production was a little bit more polished and shiny and more studio-y instead of old school with the crates, Junkie could have been on the Firm album. You know, the violins. And then y'all will probably agree with me when we talk about Nas being the greatest MC of all time. It isn't just because he got bars. It's because he take chances. Like, he makes concept songs, and the concept songs be fire. Like, it started with I Gave You Power when he became a gun. Then he did Rewind when he told the story backwards. Now he's talking about that he's a junkie addicted to hip hop. So Nas don't get enough credit for how creative his mind works, and that he sometimes is willing to take a chance with something that's kind of wild. And then when you add his storytelling ability, that's why you might have to say Nas is the best. Like, I personally think Andre 3000 from Outkast is the best to ever touch a mic, but you got to put Nas over him just because Andre has refused to ever do a solo body of work where he's just rapping. So, you know, he'd rather play the flute. All right, what else we got? I'm going to try to keep it to 8 minutes. Bouquet to the Ladies. If he does Bouquet to the Ladies in person, like on stage, he should have a Jumbotron and show a picture of Ice Cream Tea. Like, when my mama moved me from Milwaukee to Texas in the Air Force because I was getting in trouble, dude, whenever she would give me money, I get like an allowance, like maybe every 2 weeks, and I'd save it up what she gave me. I would always go to the record store and buy a tape. That's all I did with my money. That's how I ended up becoming an MC, because it was nothing more important to me than buying a tape. Like, at least twice a month, I would buy a tape. So I bought Antoinette, Who's the Boss. I bought that tape. I always liked female MCs. It wasn't just because they was pretty. I just like hearing rhymes. I just like hearing their take on hip-hop from their perspective, which is probably why I loved MC Lyte so much, because I always thought she was the illest until Lady of Rage came out. So yeah, just the fact that he shouted out Moni Love and the City Girls on the same song, like, salute to you, Nas. Then we get to the best song on the album, My Story, Your Story. Man, Nas said, my diamonds jumping like Bobby Brown with the Gumby cut. Hey, I could stop the review right here. You know what I'm saying? Because he taking the modern slang of my diamonds is dancing, or my diamonds is jumping. So he took that modern, what the kids are saying, 6'7", and then he brought it to a reference that the kids have no idea about. Because Bobby Brown was always jumping when he was dancing, and he for sure had the Gumby cut. That's the best song on the album. And a lot of people say that Detox is the greatest rap album to never come out. I'm here to tell you it's AZ and Nas. That collab album that they were supposed to do, they never put out. Nas put that out on Mass Appeal next year. It don't make any sense not to. And then I'll skip through. Paul's Tape is real good. Sons is like a sequel to Daughters, which I believe was on Hip Hop Is Dead or Life Is Good, one of them. And I think it was on Life Is Good. And the best part of Sons is he said that he would walk with his mother to cross the street, and then the son was of a woman with like a little boy, and he used to tell his mom, that's me and you. And he thought that was kind of dope, that in his childlike mind, that in big old New York City, they think they just did a picture of Miss Jones and Nasir. But man, tell me what y'all thought, man. Do y'all agree with me that it's a good album, but Premier kind of dropped the ball?